Picture this. You wake up at 6 a.m. You write for 2 hours before your shift. You get off work. You hit the studio. You lay down vocals. You mix. You master. You shoot a music video on your friend's iPhone in a parking garage at midnight. You edit that bitch yourself. You post it. You DM 200 people. You perform a show for 45 minutes. And you sell merch after out of a duffel bag. And at the end of the month, you check your bank account and you have a whopping $347. Yay. But you're not alone, right? 95% of working artists in America make under $12,000 a year. That's less than the minimum wage, obviously. Maybe time for a little part-time booty clapping? I don't know. But here's the question. What do the 5% who actually pay their bills with music know that the other 95% don't? That's what we're getting into today. I'm Moyenza. I've been in the music industry for over 20 years, have a degree in it. I've managed artists to major label deals, garnered over $500 million organic streams from my clients, and made them millions of dollars. I've also been the artist with $347 in their bank account after a month of hustling, and here's what I've learned about why most artists stay broke and the few things you can do differently so that you don't. Let's start with real numbers, right? Because I want you to understand exactly what we're dealing with here, not some sort of fantasy version. The median income for a working musician in this country, USA, is $11,800 a year. That's from the Music Industry Research Association. $11,800. That's not failed, that's actually working. So people who would identify as professional musicians on their tax return. Now, that's not for lack of talent. The level of talent right now in independent music is higher than it's actually ever been in history. The tools are better, the access to information is better, the production quality coming out of bedrooms is studio quality. So talent's not the problem. The problem is the business model. Most artists are running a business they have never been taught how to run. Most artists don't even know how to run a business, period. Let me tell you a story. I once handed an artist a check for $20,000. $20,000. What happened after that taught me everything I'm about to tell you. I'll come back to that in a minute, but let's work through some of these reasons first. Reason number one that artists stay broke. Artists don't know their worth. We price based on feelings. We play shows for exposure. We give our music away. We charge $50 for features when the going rate is $1,500 because we think charging makes me greedy, man. Nah, look, let me put this in math you can't argue with, right? If you want to make $50,000 a year from Spotify alone, you need 16.6 million streams in that year. 16.6 million. That's 45,000 streams every single day. Every day. You know how many independent artists are getting 45,000 streams a day? None. Like literally almost none. So if streaming is your plan, your math is broken before you even start. Reason number two that artists stay broke. One income stream. The average broke artist has one. Streaming. That's it. The average artist who's actually eating from this has 5 to 7. You're running a business with one product and one customer. No business survives like that. None. Like a coffee shop doesn't sell only espresso. A clothing brand doesn't sell only one t-shirt. Why are you selling only streams? Reason number three. No business infrastructure. No email list, no CRM, no phone numbers, no way to talk to your fans without a third party in between you and them. Like, you're building an entire career on rented land when you do that. Instagram changes their algorithm. Your reach drops to 80%. TikTok shadow bans your account. You're fucking invisible. Spotify decides to drop the per stream rate. Your check gets cut in half. Every platform you build on is a platform that can shut you off without warning. And a following without a strategy is just an audience watching you be broke in real time. Let me say that again. A following without a strategy is just an audience watching you be broke in real time. That's all it is. You absolutely need a strategy. Now let me close the loop on that $20,000 check that I was talking about earlier. I handed that $20,000 check to that artist. He cashed it. Within 2 months, it was gone. Not because he was reckless, he's actually very sound-minded, but it evaporated mostly because there was nothing built to catch it. No systems to capture it, no infrastructure to multiply it, no plan to turn that $20,000 into the next $20,000. The money showed up, the money left, and nothing changed about his career. And that is actually a failing in my career. That's when I learned the lesson that has shaped how I think about this business ever since. Your talent creates the value. Systems catch the money. That's the whole game. If you don't have systems, you can have a hit record. get a check, get a placement, get a viral moment, and nothing about your life changes 30 days later. That artist with that $20,000 check, he had a viral moment and got that check, and both amounted to nothing. Because of this, because there wasn't systems, because there wasn't infrastructure, because there was nothing built to hold it. And the fourth reason that artists stay broke is this lie that real artists don't think about money, that caring about the business side somehow makes you less of an artist, man. You're not real if you think about money, dude. That is a story poor people made up to feel better about being poor. Nipsey Hussle built Marathon Clothing, Rihanna built Fenty. Every artist you actually respect treats their music like a business and their business like an art. So now let's talk about what that 5% do differently. Because that 5% aren't more talented than you. They're not. I've worked with both ends of the spectrum. The 5% just built differently. That's it. The first thing they do is revenue diversification. Streaming, live performances, merch, sync licensing for film and TV, teaching, production work for other artists, sponsorships, paid subscriptions. That's 8 streams right there. Most artists hear that list and say, that's too much, it's not realistic, I'm an artist, The other 5%, they hear that list and they say, okay, which 3 can I start this month? Same list, different response, different bank account in 18 months. I can guarantee it. Absolutely fucking guarantee it. The second thing they do, they understand the math of 1,000 true fans. This concept has been around for years. Kevin Kelly wrote about it. If you don't know Kevin Kelly, look him up. Some artists have heard the phrase. Almost nobody actually runs the numbers, but here they are. A true fan is someone who buys whatever you put out, that streams on day one, buys the merch, comes to the show when you're in town, tells their friends, engages directly with you, not just the algorithm. Now, here's the math. So 1,000 fans times $25 times 4 quarters a year. That's $100,000. Let me say that one more time. 1,000 true fans times $25 times 4 quarters in a year. That's $100,000 from 1,000 people. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, 16.6 million streams for $50,000, or 1,000 real fans for $100,000. Which one sounds more possible to you? And here's the part about it that's gonna sting a little bit. Most artists right now can't name 10 people who bought something from them in the last 90 days. That's not a fan problem, that's a systems problem. You haven't built the infrastructure that lets fans actually give you money. You've built infrastructure that lets them tap a follow. Follows don't equal dollars. Sorry. The third thing the 5% do, fan capture. I can't fucking stress this enough. They own their audience. Whether that's an email list, phone numbers, they have direct contact, a direct relationship. The artist with 50,000 followers and no email list is starting from zero every single time the algorithm shifts. The artist with 2,000 followers and 500 emails, they're eating every week because they have 500 people they can contact immediately that fuck with them. Now third, and this is the one most artists skip, infrastructure, the boring stuff, the unsexy shit. The reason this is the difference between artists who eat and artists who don't is because building this is what most people refuse to do. They want to make beats, they want to write hooks, they want to perform, they want to do the fucking thing, right? But they don't want to set up the landing page and write a welcome email. So they don't, and they stay broke forever. They stay broke forever. That's why it's the unsexy shit that moves stuff forward. It sucks, but boring wins. That's why artists need business people. I'm sorry, we just do. We just don't fuck with the unsexy. The vast majority of us don't. But the ones of us that do win. And if you don't, have someone on the team that is willing to. That is 3 pieces of infrastructure. Number 1, email and contact collection. A landing page with a free download, a sample pack, a PDF, a beat, anything of value, and an email capture form. You need those, all right? You set this up once, it runs forever. Every time someone hits your page, you have a chance to capture them. I personally use Go High Level for this. It's an online membership web app that allows you to do this very easily. I have a link in the description on how to get and set that up. It's the platform that handles the landing pages, the email capture, the automation, and texting all in one tool. Number 2, a way to actually sell something direct to them, not through Spotify, not through Apple, through you, right? I've seen artists spend like $5,000 on a music video and not have a single product anyone could actually buy from them, which is bananas. That's like building a restaurant with no cash register. The best meal in the city, no way to charge for it. What the fuck are we talking about? Think about it like any store. Make sure you always have something that you're selling. Always. And number 3, a follow-up system. Most artists release something, post about it once or twice, and move on. The 5% that have the email sequence, the 5% that have the SMS list, the 5% that know that the third email about a release outperforms the first one because most people don't see the first one, the 5% that don't rely on hope, that rely on follow-up, the 5% that built the business infrastructure around their art. So it's all them versus the 95% that are running a lemonade stand with no table, no sign, and no way to make change. Do you see what I'm saying? So here's what you can do. Not next month, not when you blow up. Today, open your notes app on your phone, whether you have an iPhone or the Android, whatever the fuck you have. Write down every single way you made money from music in the past 12 months. Streams, shows, features, beats, sales, selling your cheeks, anything. Put dollar amounts next to each one. Add them up. That's your real number. That's where you're starting from. Now count how many revenue streams that actually is. If it's 1 or 2, circle that 1 or 2. That's the first thing we're fixing. Now this week, pick one new revenue stream you can start. Just one. That's it. Beats, sample packs, merch, production services, whatever it is. Pick the easiest one given what you already have. Set up one free landing page. Use Go High Level, MailChimp, whatever, and put one free thing on it in exchange for an email. That's your beginning. In the next 30 days, get to 50 email subscribers. That's less than 2 a day. You can do that with one Instagram story a week pointing to your landing page. Then sell something to that list, even if it's a $10 thing. Even one, just to prove the system works, okay? Now by day 30, you should have 50 emails on your list and your first direct sale. Not from Spotify, from you to a fan, with no platform in the middle. Just prove it. That puts you ahead of 90% of artists in the entire country right now. I promise you. Conceptually get this down, get this skill, and it really, really does put you way, way ahead of literally every single other artist. So what do the 5% know? They know they're running a business. They built systems to catch the money. They diversified their streams. They captured their fans. They built infrastructure before they were ready, before they had a hit, before they had a label, before they were popping. That's it. That's the whole secret. Just set up systems. That's it. People look at me and they're like, dude, how'd you get all this studio equipment? Like, I have ADD, ADHD. I myself am only able to do this because of systems. I've been able to make it this far, talk to you on this $5,000 camera into this $6,000 microphone. The only reason I've been able to acquire these things is because I built systems to help me make and capture money. As simple as that sounds, that's it. And if you're sitting there thinking, but what do I build first? In what order? What's the actual roadmap? I have something for you. It's called the revenue audit. And that's the next video that you can watch here. Hey! Also, comment blueprint below and I'll send you the revenue audit template before you get into that. This is the exact worksheet I use to diagnose where the money is leaking and what to build next. So download the template, watch the video, and figure it out. Alright? And if you want the full system, landing pages, automation, lead magnets, follow-up sequences, the whole infrastructure built for you, check out apartmedia.com/GHL. Link in the description. Literally, we're trying to set you up to win here. Again, I've been the artist with $347 in the bank account after a month of hustling. I've been the manager watching someone blow through $20,000 because there was nothing built to catch it. I've been the guy rebuilding from zero a million times. I know what this is. So when I tell you that systems catch the money, it's because I learned it the hard way every time. You don't need to be special, you need a system. Alright, I'm Moyenza. Let's build peace.